Last time on Survivor, UHC. Spongy found the hidden immunity idol, which led to some tribe mates conspiring against him. In the challenge, DYM fell into the lava, receiving a clue. After King won immunity for his tribe, DYM gave it to him. At the scramble, Lafo struggled between many names, Spongy, Katie, or Miles. At Tribal Council, all hell broke loose, as almost everyone had something to say, or scream. In the end, Spongy used his idol, and it was Katie that got voted out. 21 are left, who will be voted out tonight.
Shit,
my question.
I gave it to
I think it's a yes.
I'm sorry, King. I
gave it to King. I basically said.
I accidentally. I asked King, like, yo,
Okay,
I'm
let's
probably
go
gonna drop
King
you.
full
Do you
diamond.
have it?
Wait, what's the
King, you want to read the clue or no?
Yeah, Dim never read it. He just gave it to King. Just
No, you don't. You know, Dean, you don't need to.
You don't have to, but
Yeah,
if
you
you'd
don't
like to.
have to.
It's yours.
the same one, isn't it, or no, different one?
Probably
Yeah.
Spongy's was fake, yes.
I'll
One,
just
two.
tell you, it's the same as Spongy's.
What does
So
Spongy say?
The 5 islands,
count the
right?
watery grows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finding this idol will keep you alive. Spongy probably
Yeah,
has
same
it.
one.
Obviously not, though, because...
Well, we can go
Spongy
look for it
would've got it
anyways.
on the
We don't have
ship,
anything
I
else to do.
Yeah, I'm down to look for
My
it.
only assumption is these things. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I'm gonna check. You got.
Are you sure? You got the two?
I'm gonna fucking cave. Fuck that.
Mark, you wanna go to the temple?
If I find a king, I'll give it to you.
Potentially, but...
Okay. So after finally winning a challenge on this tribe, I've been given some free time, and I've had this plan to go over to the other camp and build a dungeon with a sign in it, because I can't use a book, because then I'd have to sign it. So just put a sign in there with a clue, and then I'm hoping that what happens is the other tribe finds it. You know, maybe someone tries to keep it a secret, but then someone like watches them come out of it, and then they're like, "Yo, what was in there?" And then they're basically, I just want to cause chaos. Yeah, I know. I want to look at this real quick.
So isn't this
Because
the
this
one?
is the 6th one, so wouldn't this be here?
No, this is number 5.
Is this number 5?
Very sure it is.
Did I miscount? Alright, we finally have some time to relax and hang out and just, you know, talk, get to know each other a little better. Spongy did give us an idol clue from the sumo challenge at the start. And apparently those little, like, island groves we have, potentially have the idol on them. I don't know, I've been digging under all the trees and stuff, seeing if I can see anything. I've been unlucky so far, but maybe my luck will turn around at some point. But I haven't found shit. I'm just hanging out, getting tighter with my boys, seeing what's going on and how the future will hold up for me, and hopefully I'll do better than my original season.
Oh, the trees.
Anything here?
Sugar.
Yeah.
found it.
Did you?
Mhm.
Alright.
I don't have a pickaxe. I can't break the chest. If you want to.
Where is
Right
it? Where is it?
I get to the very edge and I'm like, what if it's underneath the island? And just by, crazy luck, the first block that I break, I see a chest. And I'm like, oh shit! Here we go again.
I'm so out of all the people to get it, apart from myself, obviously, I'm so quickly fucking got that.
So I look around and Sugar's just looking straight at me. And I look him straight in the eye and I'm like, hey bruh, I found the idol. Hey Sugar, look what I found. And he's like, oh shit, you found the idol. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, break the chest now. Break it. So me and Sugar was the only people that knew I had it at the time. And I'm like, yo brother, this is for me and for you. This is to show that I trust you. And I hope that you got my back.
You guys know
Chalk
what
and
happened?
pepper
Do you guys know what happened the last vote? Like, I'm very
No.
confused.
I
It's not
personally
full
think it
vote.
was just people were scared that he had
Idol
an idol.
paranoia.
There's only two reasons why anyone would grab an idol. Firstly, in case they wanted to
Well,
stay in
I'm gonna be. I trust you three here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wrote Pepit's name down there.
That's fair.
Okay, that's fine.
So yeah, at the tribal council, I ended up tossing my vote Pepit's way. I knew Rocky was targeting Pepit, and I really didn't care which one of them went home, whether it was Rocky or Pepit. So throwing a vote Pepit's way was more so in case Rocky played a hidden immunity idol or someone else played a hidden immunity idol, and it really covered my back in case they tried to get like a big threat out. So that was kind of to save my back, and I wasn't too worried about being voted out of that tribal, especially with that extra barrier of voting for Pepit.
I was going to as well to be safe, but I was assuming other people were.
I'm gonna be honest with you as
Because
well.
realistically, I didn't care. I didn't care if Rocky or Pepit went home there. I'm gonna be honest. Both of them
as
were.
long as it wasn't me or Sugar.
Yeah.
Luckily,
I'm
I
gonna be
got
honest-
scared when I saw my name.
So
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna be
guys
honest
are-
as-
I was
I'm sorry.
surprised when that came up. Honestly,
Yo,
I don't know
what's up,
who.
Sugar?
No, just sorry. I'm gonna be honest as well, because obviously since hockey's getting outside honest as well, I voted for Rocky.
I did too.
Oh, shit.
Well,
It's too-
obviously.
Yeah, so
Yeah, no, I just wanted to tell you guys that in case you were surprised by one of those Pepit votes.
Yeah,
just in case he played something and tried to
Yeah.
vote like me or Garrett or you or one of us
Yeah.
out. Like, which honestly, if like I didn't vote for Pepit there and he played an idol, like one of you guys could have got home. So it's kind of good I did that.
I genuinely have no idea who voted for me last tribal. It does kind of scare me knowing that I'm people might think I'm expendable or something, but I know why they probably did was just to protect themselves from an idol, but I am hoping that it doesn't really affect anything. I am not going to get paranoid over it, but it just shows really the dynamics of the tribe.
How many is there? There's 10 of us, right?
Yeah, I think us four make a nice score.
If we-
I do like that.
We've
and then
always
pull Glenn,
been,
and then pull
like,
and then pull
migrating to
Glenn in,
each other.
and then pull Glenn in as our
like,
fifth.
Glenn and then maybe Chalk as just like, because we'll
I
need
was
a section to
thinking,
go
yeah,
traveling.
Glenn.
Chalk.
Chalk
maybe
is scary, dude.
Yeah,
Chalk
Chalk
is
is
scary.
scary.
Chalk scares the shit out
That
of
would be a
me.
fantastic shield.
I think we're gonna go into a swap here.
I think with this alliance, it's going to impact the game in the fact that it'll keep my bonds close and it'll protect me and my back throughout the game. And I think that this being formed will definitely help me. And I really hope that us four can go farther in the game.
You gotta
I
vote.
got a vote, Sia got a vote.
Who else got a vote?
You got
Sia.
3 votes, and Rocky got 6, so it was a 6-3-1-1.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, I can understand it to an extent, but that many people feeling unsafe is kind of a bit weird.
Yeah, I thought we were all good to just vote Rocky.
I guess
Might be a bit more fishy, but fuck it, I don't care.
I'm glad we're not going to another tribal.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm hoping that we swap next, but I feel like it's unlikely. Because what are we going to be at next?
And it might like 2 tribes of 7, 3 tribes of 7.
Oh, we
Actually,
could
you
do
might
that.
do that. Yeah. I mean, if I'm on a trip with one of you guys, like I'm keeping both of you safe, so I don't care. So we go to tribal, and it's a 6-1-1-3. And motherfucking the hoster, he starts reading some of the votes. Rocky. Then me, I'm like, okay, me. He said my name 3 times. I'm like, motherfucking fucks. I'm about to get fucked. And then no, Rocky was fucked. Also, I for some reason I decided to put a vote on Saya because I didn't know him then, but now he's my favorite. I will explain later. Yes. and I'm guessing one of the votes was King because people said that him and Rocky were in King were friends, so I'm like, why not? And the other person I'm guessing was a throwaway vote.
Here, I think.
Mob spawn in here?
I didn't see any earlier.
I wonder, do
I'm
you
gonna log
mind?
myself in and just mine those.
Go for it. I guess I'll quickly explore the other places. Let me know if you see anything.
Yeah.
Someone already mined here, though. Someone's already been down here.
Yeah, our team was here earlier.
Yeah, someone could have found something. I'm not sure, though. Check the middle, see if there's anything suspicious there.
Overall, I was very inactive during our first immunity win. I was very focused on gaining an idol through our clue. Obviously, I was not very successful and spent most of the time doing that, while only spending near the end kind of getting to know my fellow tribe mates a bit better and trying to just strengthen bonds with people like Pepe and Parker and etc.
I would really like to make a very strong emphasis about winning the next challenge, because then two of the approvals have gone.
That would be good.
That would be fantastic.
And then we'll go into like a.
It might be a swap here, though.
We don't
Okay,
think so.
lads, game plan. We're all professional. We win the next 2 challenges, and boom, we win everything.
Thank you.
There you go. Perfect.
Habits are motivated.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear.
I have a feeling Bobby's going home. This tribe.
Bobby isn't me.
I'm just kidding.
I feel like it could be a bigger player though.
So that didn't go out the way I had wanted it to. So it was only me and Katie who ended up voting Miles, and I guess everybody else who was playing on that flipped to Katie, to voting Katie, yeah. And I kind of wanted it to just kind of clear the air that I didn't want to be any secretive about it, because it was pretty obvious that I had voted with Katie. So I just kind of I said that I voted Miles there. It's put me in a pretty bad spot though, because if we go to another tribal, then some people are just going to be like, oh, he voted in the minority, so let's just vote him out.
I honestly don't give a fuck about how people perceive me. I publicly told everyone as soon as we got back, I don't care that you voted for me. I don't care about getting votes. I just want to move forward with this. I don't even have regrets about what I said at Tribal. Like I said, this is a game for fun, and if anyone's actually upset about it, you know, they can talk to me outside of the game about it.
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
Who's in?
Chalk.
43,
49.
43, 32.
I think Melly's happening.
24?
Yeah, Chalk's super low.
Chalk's
Chuck, we need a weenie. Fight back,
Yeah! Damn.
Lafo scores the first point.
It's fine. It's you two.
Glenn, you ready?
No, it's Glenn and Saya.
He said.
Parker.
Oh wait, no, it's.
Wait, who wasn't supposed to go in?
No, we're fine. We're good.
Okay.
We fixed it.
Who win these?
All right. Survivors ready? Go.
I could do the one.
They're probably putting hockey out in a third 1v1.
They're definitely gonna put Hawk out.
Got myself.
Hey, Max White.
I shot chicken.
No, pressing Bobby.
Watch out, look.
Bobby, run. Or no, Bobby. Go for Bobby.
Hey, you got the Saya. Coming in.
Help.
I almost got Saya.
I'm dead.
Got Saya.
Go.
Come on.
You can do it, Max.
Hit him.
Max is at 35.
16.
12. 17.
22.
Dude playing UHC, look at him.
Ah, fuck.
Let's go.
Nice.
Go.
Oh, it's
So
Zach.
it's Garrett versus Zach?
Oh, Jesus.
Garrett's good.
Sure, can I go to your PvP?
I'd say I'm a...
Oh, is it a team of 2 next?
Yeah.
So we have to send 2.
6.5 out of 10, I'd say.
24.
I don't know how to rank myself.
16.
Zach, you're a monster.
Go to Trigger.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
The 1v1 if
You should.
133.
So who's doing the 2v2?
I just called.
Oh crap, it's lagging. I'm lagging.
I'm not gonna kill you then if you're lagging. I'm not gonna kill you.
Okay.
Zach, you good?
Yeah, I'll heal. Sorry. You're good. Okay, we're good. We're good, Garrett.
That's respectable.
Alright, now kill
Respectable.
Garrett's on 37.
37.
I
33.
got killed, I'm not gonna lie.
Twist
I
his
think
dick.
24.
24.
He has eaten both.
15.
15%.
12.
Heal again if you need to. Choose.
I'll be fine.
Just 4.
Yeah, first to 4.
Lafo scores second point.
So, I just got a random vote out of nowhere. I have no idea who cast it, and I have no idea why they cast it. But it doesn't really bother me that much, since it seems pretty baseless. So like, why lose any sleep over it? It's just one vote anyway. I didn't expect to have a perfect game either way. So I'm not losing any sleep, I'm just very curious who did it, and why they would do it, because it's honestly quite stupid.
Alright, BS Brent and Spongy versus Sugar and King. Survivors ready?
I'll go whenever you guys want.
Who are they
Go.
going against? Sugar Puffs and...
Come on, Carson.
Sugar and King. Okay.
Sugar's already at 43, 36.
What the hell did the egg do?
We're fucked.
Oh, they're good. They're sold out. You guys, they have to melee rush him if you guys, like...
Spongy's on 37.
Heal.
Carson. Or Sugar. Dead. Yeah. Come on, Carson. Carson can't.
They're not going to I'm sorry. He's on 40, 34, 25. Oh, he's dead, he's dead. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go home, son.
King dead. That's 3 points Lafo, 1 Valea.
Yeah, that's easy.
Good shit, boys.
Matt, Blind's on 60. Just Boeing does a lot. It does a lot.
Yeah. Hit him with
Alright.
touch.
Survivors ready?
Go.
Are you able to pull back? Oh, it's Mav versus Glenn. You can do this, Mav.
Nice.
Yes, Brent, tier 4.
Is that 40?
Yeah, they just targeted you at the beginning, Sugar.
Yeah, they just got hit like 4.
Mav's at 50.
Also, I was trying to hit each gaffer, but like didn't eat it.
Glenn's dead. Glenn's low.
I got like
You
a
heal
5
Glenn.
combo on Sponge.
Steph, you gotta get out.
He's stuck in the corner.
Glenn scores a point.
Hold on, wait. Who would their last person be?
Who all is not played in the challenge?
Their last one would
It can
be...
Reap, if we lose, we're either against Dawson or Reap. Or Dawson or Pepe.
Oh, I'm fighting myself.
Alright, so the right.
Sorry.
Alright.
Okay, Reap will be against Dawson.
Is Dawson...
Alright, guys.
Dawson.
Survivors ready?
Oh, fuck.
Go.
I got it. Dawson's on set. Oh, wait.
Lego ceiling.
Lego's low, they're both low. Grant's at 47, 39.
Grant? Yeah,
Grant's 33.
Grant heal.
Aaron's healing. Aaron's on 48.
Come on, guys. You guys can kill him?
10, 3.
Grant's dead.
3.
I'm dead. Stay alive, stay alive.
Just shoot Grant once.
He healed. What?
Dodgers.
Lego's at 13. 13, 16.
12 and 39.
Good shit.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys got this. It's just Pepe.
Oh, what the fuck?
Pepit comes in clutch for the Leah point. The game-winning point is next.
Next episode, I think we're about to lose. We're about to get fucked again. But boom, I PvP all the motherfuckers. I get the wombo combo. My teammate dies because he's shit. And I kill 2 people because I'm amazing. That's the only challenge this whole season what I tried.
Final round. It's the game point. Oh, Grant needs to go.
What are you doing? Bro, it's the 5th time you've done that.
Alright. Survivors ready? For the win? Go.
This really freaking sucks because if I lose, then the other tribe's going to win with good immunity, which I'm not immunity. We're gonna go to tribal, which is not a good place for me because I'm already kind of in the bottom area. So, and the thing that sucks about this is I'm kind of bad at PvP, and I think Daredevil Dawson is way better than me. So I'm not too confident, but I'll try my best.
Okay, he's fake shotting. In a 1v1.
58.
Okay, 65.
50.
Yeah, he's getting out hit.
Great, don't strafe left and right.
32.
Nice.
Be unpredictable, brother.
Oh,
Fuck his
weird.
dad.
We're going tribal.
No. You don't know.
26.
Heal.
Keep him alive, boys.
Can I toss my gap through the wall?
Wait, do they?
Can I toss my gap through the wall?
Oh, he's on 44. He's
Yeah,
still in
go
the
toss your gap through the wall real quick.
Creeper shoot full shots.
Oh yeah, because it's Crimsonator, so the eggs do.
Come on, Dawson.
To-do.
Oh fuck.
Fuck, he's gone.
He'll be max
He's out
25, 13.
We did not.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Come on, buddy. Come on.
Why did you and Grant go in for melee?
Yeah, why did you guys melee?
What?
Why'd you guys actually get a
1v1 bow.
And Valea wins.
And I know you didn't throw my name last time.
I
know
didn't.
it. I know it was Max that did. So
Did my name just get said over there, I'm guessing?
no, your name wasn't offset.
Whose was
Whose
that?
name was said
They we didn't say anyone. We just talked about. I wanted to clear things. I just wanted to like.
Yeah, like,
Clear
it
things
sucks
up
now
after
that
that
because
vote.
I'm the one who just got to the item before Bobby did, means that it made a target on my back right away.
Yeah.
No, means the target's pretty much already gone since you don't have an
Yeah.
idol anymore. There's
Yeah, I
real,
know, but it,
no
it
real
left
reason
its,
to
it left
target you
its
anymore.
mark, though.
I don't know. After that tribal, I feel like my name's on the chopping. I'm on the chopping block. I'm just gonna ask that. Don't
I
do that,
kinda-
please.
I mean, I personally kind of feel bad as well in terms of people who would be easy votes just because I was with Katie.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way to do first though. So, did you guys talk about any names though?
No, we weren't really able to either.
Like, I'm just gonna throw this here. Can we just start? I think we, like, us five here, I don't know about Paradox, but I think us five here really need to start put something together that'll actually go far, otherwise we'll get picked off. Because it's obvious that Max, Grant, and Mav are together, and Bobby and Lego just side with them on everything.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's
think that's a good
obvious.
idea.
I
thing is
see that.
that
Yeah.
this group of 5 is the minority.
I just think
they
it was
targeted
kind of.
Miles last time. We can get Miles.
No, it was kind of
Seriously.
stupid when it was kind of stupid that Max just lied throughout that whole tribal basically and got away with it. To be honest,
Like, Paradox,
I'm not.
you talked to them a little bit, like.
Yeah, only a
Like,
little bit though.
I'm not
like,
saying-
you know that thing for Miles was actually trying to happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Well,
vote out. I don't
I
want
can
to vote
tell
out
you,
Max.
I did in
but,
fact talk to them quite a bit because
I
of
just
their
want to vote out the person
Max.
that's causing the trouble and doing the most lying, which at this point is Max.
Of the people in my tribe looking around, you see groups starting to form. You have like Grant, Max, and Mav. You have Paradox and Brent running around together. I feel like I have Zach working with me, but Miles is the real person I'm kind of wondering about. I don't know if he's completely being honest with me or completely bullshitting me.
Whatever.
What?
I just wanted to get clarified on who threw out my name last time because I am
We
still not.
have no clue.
I want to know who voted for Brent.
Yeah, I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I have no idea. I wrote down Katie because I heard the Zeke thing. I was like, oh, well.
So who should we go for tonight?
I don't really care.
I'm kind of
Yes.
leaning Greeples just partially because he voted for me last time, and he's one of the people who lost the PvP.
If you want to do that, then I'm fine with that.
Not to be mean or anything, I'm sorry, I love you, Greeples, but it was kind of to be expected. But like, yeah, we kind of saw that one coming. It could be someone we could get voted off, but honestly, I'm not entirely sure at the moment because like, we still haven't done any like talking about anything that could happen. Hopefully, we figure something out, but yeah.
Like, be connecting too much of any of us, and he was one of the people who lost the last challenge. And a
By the
third
way,
reason, which
by
is
the way,
personal bias.
Miles, Spongy thinks I want to vote you out last tribal. I don't know
No,
why.
the people who voted
felt
for
that with me
Katie
too.
and Creeples. So that's my
I mean-
personal third reason for voting Creeples.
I'm down for that. I mean, it's the thing for me right now is that all the chaos Spongy caused. But other than that, so we get back to camp, and almost instantly, Miles has brought up the idea of Greeples being an easy vote, and it's unfortunate, but it's kind of true. While he's not weak at challenges, he was one of the people who did vote for Miles at the last tribal. And I do understand Miles wanted to get rid of him. So I think for now that's my vote, and if something changes, it changes.
Yeah,
I'm
just
down.
because-
Is everyone else okay with that?
Yeah,
We
and
said
the
to
other
keep
group
flushing.
was Zach and Brent, was it? Who else
Yeah, you
was
guys gotta talk to
with-
Zach and Brett. What do you want us to say to, like, Greeples and Spongy?
I don't know,
guess?
maybe get him
I
to
have no
vote
idea.
Spongy to make Spongy even.
No,
Because-
no, because
If
then he's
Spongy
gonna.
lashes out
Because then
again,
Spongy's gonna flip out again.
Yeah, and then that's gonna make voting. So I think we should just. I don't know.
I don't know. Zach is
I don't
on
think it
board
really-
with the Greeples thing.
Oh,
he
he was
makes
with
seem
you?
like an asshole.
Yeah,
thing
he
to do,
was.
But you don't even really have to give a name to Greeples.
All right, yeah, I'll just say I just don't know. I guess I
Yeah,
can
but-
try and get one out of him.
You
I guess.
just tell him to vote for.
Well, talking to everyone, it didn't, like, at the very get-go, it didn't seem like people were wanting to throw out a plan, so I was like, hey, let's get Greeples out because he just seems detached from the rest of the tribe, and, like, you know, let's keep the tribe strong because there's probably a tribe swap coming up at 20 or 18 people, and, you know, we're at 21 right now. So, you know, I was just trying to do that, and I'm really not too worried about this tribal, but, like, I think I'm just going to throw a vote onto Bobby just to cause paranoia, like the person who threw vote into Brent on the last tribal, because even if it ends up 5-5-1, I'm safe on the revote because I was the one who voted Bobby.
Basically, if you want the scoop right now.
I was told to come over here and not go with the.
Yeah.
That's kind of suspicious that they told you to go away, but...
Wait,
Yeah, I know.
did they just tell you to go away?
Yes, they did. They said don't come with us.
It appears that Miles is pushing for Greeples, and I think he's only told me and Spongy that. As far as I'm concerned, that he just wants an easy vote off so that we don't have to worry. And when we're in big groups with people, nothing is going to get really done until one person says a name. So when Miles says Greeples, the ball starts rolling for Greeples to go home. And I go into different groups of individuals and I just collect the information. It's the black hole strat, in which I don't say anything, but I get everything out of others. So when I get people like Peridot who play emotionally, and I bring up the fact that Miles is kind of bullying Greeples.
Okay then,
Well,
that's
Miles
kind
has
of
been
sus.
telling me to vote for Greeples, so I think I'm voting for Greeples.
What? Why him?
Miles wants Greeples because Greeples voted for Miles, and that it's better to keep the tribe strong, he said.
Yeah, Miles wants to get Greeples out. I have no clue why. Guy didn't even do anything. I think he's a good ally to have, you know. Not the best of challenges, but still a name that would be lovely to have in the merge, or, like, in case we ever need someone to work with. And I don't really like Miles throwing his name out there.
No.
Fair, I guess.
I
It's
don't
just
know
a
about that.
It was
It's
one
just-
challenge.
It's just like someone has to go, and I don't know how much he's been like.
Like, the only person I know he was allied with was Katie, so, like, he's someone we could get on board easily.
It's honestly up to you guys. 'Cause
Like, I don't
I
know.
think
I
Miles
either
is
way,
gonna tell
honestly.
Greeples that to vote for Spongy.
So currently a lot of people seem to be wanting to vote out Greep, and I don't really know why, because I don't think Greep is doing horrible in challenges, and I don't really think he's shady either. But I mean, I guess I'll vote him out just to have someone that I don't really know too well go home. But I would rather get rid of Miles, to be honest, because he was very chaotic in the last tribal, and I really don't want to have someone like that on my tribe.
Are we just gonna let
He
Miles
said,
do that?
Miles said vote for Greeples and just tell Greeples to vote for Spongy.
We just vote Miles in. I don't want Miles
I
throwing
don't-
two people around.
Yeah, I don't know how I
If
feel
Miles
about
is
that.
just if Miles is just trying to put it between me and Greeples, then what's wrong with him going? I know there was a plan last time to get Miles going. I'm not going to name names, but I know there was. So what's wrong with just doing that?
Are people okay with doing that?
I literally don't have any lines, and when I thought I was okay with Miles is when we talked, but when he's telling people just vote for me as an alibi, I'm not happy with that.
And when Greeples is getting, targeted by Miles, Greeples is gonna vote Miles. So I get all these people whose Miles is like ticking off, and whose people like actually like Greeples more than Miles, and I form a group, a community of people who have, common sense and know what they want to do for the game. Because Miles is very volatile, and he is crazy, and it's like killing a bird with a stone, but instead you could just use a rifle to shoot it. And that's what I'm about to do to Miles.
for the long run.
I mean, there's still
I
11
don't
of
think
us.
there's still 20 people after this tribal. That's why.
Yeah.
Like
okay,
if
how
we
about-
piss off Miles now, then if there's a tribe swap.
Yeah. That is true.
Like,
that's true.
If Miles gets worse, like actually needs to get voted off, then. But I think we just have to have another flush vote.
Yeah, we need to have.
I feel like the thing with Miles is that he could be, well, it's kind of on brand, I suppose, but he's a little chaotic, and that just kind of concerns me a little bit.
I mean, I don't know.
Like, it's not that I don't trust him; it's just something I'm like wary about.
We just have to like decide right now if like I guess us 5 are gonna do Greep or Miles.
I think Greep's safer. It definitely is because.
Yeah, I think I'm fine either way, honestly.
I'm in the bottom, so I kind of hope to talk to people and kind of hope I can convince them. But the thing is that I don't want to make me a threat. Like I want them to see that I'm not a threat right now.
Spongy is worried about Miles.
In what
Really?
way?
Yeah.
That,
I
because
wouldn't
of
think.
the way he throws out like just names randomly.
I do think, yeah. Yeah, I think that's...
And Miles wants to vote for Greeples.
He does?
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
But I voted him.
Yeah.
One of the 2 people who did.
If he's carrying that kind of, you know, baggage. That's not good.
I think Peridot wants to vote Miles as well. So
Okay.
Greeples, I think you should definitely talk to Peridot.
Okay.
You just tell him.
Oh.
He
Is
has
that-
already kind of
did
been
you guys come up with a
registered.
name?
No.
No. Yeah, none of the groups that I've been in have come
Was
up with
Miles
anything.
and Greeples in the same group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Which is why. Yeah, that makes sense now then. Okay. Well, that's why Miles wouldn't want to say anything.
We switch up our groups, and instantly I'm told that my name is up, that Miles wants to vote for me, and Bobby, Maximum, and a few others they're telling me that they don't want to do that, which I'm happy about. I'm quite glad that they don't want to do that, but I don't know if it's enough.
I trust you guys. I have no reason not to trust you guys.
Of course,
Yeah, I'm I
I
don't
just
know.
hope another Katie thing doesn't go out where everyone's like, yeah, but it was Bobby who's been saying it, and I go home somehow.
I will not blame on anybody. I
Yeah.
probably won't even want to bring it up during tribal.
No,
just to...
the only reason I talked last time is just because I wanted to try and clear the air
Yeah.
with myself.
Yeah.
So
Well, you guys are down to do whatever you want.
Right.
I'm pretty sure Peridot might just vote Miles,
Right.
and I think people are calling Greeples a safe vote.
Yeah,
That's what was said, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's kind of what I figured would happen, but
Just like try and get people.
Alright, so this plan to get out Miles has just come into my view as something that we could possibly do. So, but I don't have enough time to tell my number 1 and 2 boys in no particular order about it. So I don't know what I can really do about this. Like, I don't know whether I should just vote with my boys and try and still gun Greeples out, or whether I should actually go with everyone else and try and take Miles out now.
Alright, we didn't get any. Like again, that same group didn't say anything right there.
Really.
I've only heard one name so far tonight.
And
I think that's the
Who's that?
safest name to go for.
That
It
is
makes
who?
the tribe stronger and keep the tribe more
Greeples,
unified.
Yeah.
Greeples.
Creep is like the only name I've heard.
Miles,
so
I just
far.
can't.
Yeah, same.
I just wish you wouldn't use my name as the thing to tell Greep. I really would.
Oh,
No, I
well,
didn't
we
even
didn't
tell him the
tell him
name.
Like he, like we, like when we were over here,
you
we
can
were
use
trying
my
to get
name.
him
I
to-
really don't care.
Bobby,
I'm
when you
not
told
gonna
me,
perfect
Bobby,
name
when you
anymore.
told
me you said to tell Greep, oh, just vote Spongy. Nope. Even though I-
Greep's the one going. I just don't like. I get it. I just rather not. Spongy, we did not tell Greep anything.
Well,
yeah.
We were trying to get him to say something.
Well,
Why did Bobby
everyone-
say that then?
Yeah, Bob. Okay.
Because
Bob-
Brent can back me up. Bobby literally just said, yeah. So Miles said we should go Greep, but then tell Greep that we're voting Spongy.
Yeah, that's what Bobby said.
I was like, are we gonna tell him a name or something? Like,
In reality, like he doesn't need to hear a name.
yeah.
Yeah, in
so
reality,
that's what we agreed on, was to not call him a name.
To push Greep into like a safe position in his mind, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, the thing is, if he doesn't get a name told, then I feel like he's gonna suspect that something's up, because,
Well,
you know,
there
obviously
isn't an idol.
Yeah, he doesn't have an idol.
The idol was just played.
So are we all good on Greep then?
Yeah,
much,
yeah. We
I'm
just
fine
have
with
we
that.
just have to flush another person.
I've been seeing people running around this whole time and going right back into the groups they were before. Peridot, Brent, and Greeples always end up meeting back together. Bobby and Peridot, they meet together. Max and Mav, they meet together. The only people that aren't running around are me and Zach. I really don't know if Greeples actually is going home tonight. I've been talking to so many people, and I feel hopefully Miles is the one that told me the complete truth, and that Greeples will be going.
Miles, or now was it Bobby and I were in there, and I don't remember who the other three were, but it was like we're trying to figure out if we wanted to get Miles or Greeples out.
Right.
And I think Bobby wants Miles out more than Greeples, but I think as a general consensus, we want Greeples out.
Bobby said Miles, and apparently Ryan said Miles too. And
I would just, if you want like your vote to be the definitive one, just go for Greeples.
Okay. Well, it's not. Okay. Well, I guess TP's happening, so I guess
Okay.
yeah, we just
Well,
settle with that.
we can head back.
We can
Yeah,
deal with
I'm
Miles
gonna go.
later if we need to. I guess if somehow we don't
Alright.
swap, but.
Yeah.
So Lego, last tribal council was complete insanity. How has that impacted the tribe after
You thought that
all
trial
of
was?
that?
I thought that trial was pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that trial was fine.
No, I think in reality, because it's essentially the same thing. What that tribal brings out now is that it's almost like saying a name makes you a target in a way. So it's almost like while you still want to, it's still like a scary thing to do.
Brent, last tribal, you received a mysterious vote.
I sure did.
Yeah, sorry about that, Brent.
What do you think this means for you down the line?
No, it's just fine. It just means that there will be 2 broken kneecaps at the end of this.
Oh,
Smile.
Alright, so Max, Lego
Yeah.
said that throwing out a name is essentially almost like a death kiss in a way. Like you could get voted out just for saying a name. Do you think that that's been the vibe back at camp as well? Do you agree?
I mean, I've definitely noticed that it's tough for people to throw out a name just because there's so many of us, right? You throw out one name and it can easily get back to the other person because there are so many places to hide. This is still a huge tribe. We're still working with 11 people. So it's definitely scary, and it makes booting somebody almost a little tough because of how many people are here and, again, how many places there are to hide.
Peridot, with the way that the tribes have been going, do you expect this tribe to succeed in the future despite how dysfunctional it's almost been?
Oh, Jeff, I think we already got rid of the dysfunctional part in Katie Lawson. I feel like she wasn't really tribe strong, and I believe tonight will be an easy vote, and it'll bring us closer as a tribe.
Spongy, so last time you played, as some pointed out, you went out third, and this, at least in Survivor UHC, is kind of like unknown territory. You haven't made it past the third tribal, so where's your head at going forward, given that you played Idle last night?
Is he here?
Is he here?
I'm muted, hey.
Hey.
Last time I got voted out third, I made it to 16th place. Now I'm almost at 20th. I hope that by playing the idol and everything, it shows people that I didn't want to cause any trouble with it. I told everyone I'd play it. I did what I said, and all I've done is help the tribe in decent challenges. I have heard my name again as like a name that's understood. Everybody's name will be said at least once, but I hope that the whole idol thing hasn't really just dug me in a hole that for some reason I can't get out of.
Greeples, when you hear, for example, when you hear Spongy say that, his name's been thrown out, and other people are saying that, when names are thrown out and they are, it just makes people wary. Is that kind of like, I don't know where I was going with this.
It's okay.
Sometimes you gotta make up shit on the fly, So what do you make of Spongy's statement, just about, in general, just like,
Yeah,
when you hear your name, what goes through your mind?
When you hear your name, you do definitely get panicked, and you're like, oh no, this might be my time. I did not hear my name this tribal council, but I also did not hear a concrete name. So, just for anybody, so it's kind of tough,
Miles. Oh, sorry.
No, I was done.
Okay. Miles, I remember correctly from season 1, whenever your name was thrown out there. I remember a lot of ballistic missiles essentially going. How do you weigh in on Greep's answer? Like, do you feel the same sentiment?
Like, what do you mean, Nick impersonator?
In terms of just being, names getting thrown out there, like how does that drive, like if, let's say, your name is thrown out there, how does that drive how you're going to play the rest of, like, the scramble or the tribal council?
The first thing you want to do is find out who said your name and then find out why, and then from there you can try to gain momentum to either reverse the flow of the river, or, just stir up as much shit as you can to make sure the river gets so ruptured and fractured that it doesn't flow properly, and the tidal wave of water coming downstream doesn't hit you and hit someone else instead.
Damn, bro, that was poetic as fuck.
He has a way with words, yeah.
That was very poetic.
With that poetry slam, I think we're ready to vote, unless anyone has anything to say. Alright, Bobby,
My name's Jeff.
You're up.
Hopefully, this very, very last second plan that I put into place works out. Miles, I don't like people who are assholes. Sorry, buddy, you're a great friend, not a survivor.
As you know, I really enjoy chaos. So this vote's for Bobby. So I'm just hoping to stir up some massive fucking shit between sessions and freak Bobby out, because I know Bobby will freak the fuck out.
Oh dear.
Alright. Anyone not voted? Alright, I'll go tally the votes.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Alright guys. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council immediately. Are the votes? First vote. Bobby the Turtle. Miles. Greeples. That's one vote Bobby, one vote Miles, one vote Greeples. Greeples. Greeples.
Who the fuck voted for me?
Greeples. That's 4 votes Greeples, 1 vote Bobby, 1 vote Miles. 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 We're tied. 4 votes Miles, 4 votes Greeples, 1 vote Bobby. Miles. That's 5 votes Miles, 4 votes Greeples. Fourth person voted out. Miles the Inferno. Need to bring me your torch.
You weren't bullshitting.
Thank you.
You weren't
Did you
bullshitting.
vote for me?
Vote yourself out.
Miles.
Travis, voting.
no,
Time for you to go.
The BS rank
I'm the
really
host
just
now.
attacked me.
Look at me. I'm the host now.
Time for you to go.
No, it's time for you to go.
I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, let's go, Miles.
Well, they're pretty stupid. I'm a loyal player. I'm good at challenges. I don't know why the fuck they didn't keep me. I really hope none of them win. I really want all of them to actually feel pain and suffer. I want none of them to win. I hope they all fucking die.